Hey guys, Glimmery Online. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Today we're talking about, this video is actually about the number one way to make money when selling online, a value ladder, or basically what is a value ladder and why do you need one for your number one business or your primary business. Well, if you like videos like this, please make sure that you click the notification below to get subscribed, and we're just going to jump right into it. What is a value ladder? And if you're brand new to affiliate marketing, you're probably going, I don't even know what's a sales funnel, which is fine. These are just terms. It's a simple. These are simplified terms for marketers to use so that we all speak the same language, just so we know what we're talking about. So when we are training or talking to people, we know exactly what we're talking about. So when someone, affiliates say, hey, you want to sell my product, just set up your sales funnel, make sure you have a bridge page, make sure that you're taking them through this, and I've got 3 offers on the front end, and on the back end there's a subscription and a high ticket item. You'd be going, what does that even mean? Well, you're going to want to learn that. If you're going to do business online or anything like that, you need to understand what it is. And the best way I can describe it is, actually, I have an image. Let me find it here. And it's actually, I just finished putting up this blog post. And you guys, this is just the back end of my blog. Let's see if it's here. Give me 1 second. I wasn't going to show this, but I will. Let's see if it'll pop up. I was having problems saving it, that's why. See if it'll pop up. Yeah, it doesn't. I think it's still in the process of saving. Yeah. So let me see if I can okay, here's a good example of it. I'm just going to zoom in and I'll share my screen with you. So the best person, the best people that does a value ladder that is amazing is actually Apple. So Apple starts with, Apple started out by selling computers, and they're really good at selling computers, but they needed someone to come in at the lower priced item. So as a graphic designer, that's what everyone went for Macs, right? But other than that, it was pretty unattainable. It was a high ticket price to buy a Mac. I remember, I don't know if you remember the G3 and the G4s. I was in the graphic design business at the time. Yeah, you had to have a G3 or G4. That's just what you did. This is like late 1998, 97, kind of in that era, 90, 99, turn of the century. Turn of the century, wow. 2000, somewhere in there. So 20 years ago. Wow. I'm aging myself. Anyway, so what happened? They decided, well, they needed a lower priced item to get people into the atmosphere of Apple. So what did they do? They created an iPhone, and you're going to say, well, iPhones aren't cheap. Well, compared to other Apple products, it actually is. And what's great is that they already start with a product that people are willing to pay, premium price for, which is really cool. So they start with an iPhone, and once you get an iPhone, you definitely, you get an iPad, and you probably get a couple of iPads, and then you're going to get a MacBook. My wife and I both have MacBook Airs. We didn't get an iMac because we're just mobile, but we do have Apple TV, and we have Apple Music, and we love Apple Music, and we love all of it, and we're advocates, and we would never change because we love being in the Apple atmosphere, because that's where we love being. Like, we like how it all works together. Does it frustrate us from time to time? But the amount of time that we're not wasted, because we both had owned PCs before, with everything else, that we're really happy with it, and we're willing to be advocates for it, and we're willing to pay the high price for Apple, right? So basically, that's a value ladder, and you're like, well, where's the high ticket item? Well, the high ticket item is actually in, believe it or not, is the Apple Music subscription, and they're about to have their Apple streaming, I believe. Well, Apple TV in the States. I'm in Canada, so we get a little bit different stuff. But Apple's getting our money no matter what. We have Apple storage. They're getting this subscription stuff, and we're going to stay there probably for probably generations. So long term, they're going to get a lot of money for us, and that's part of a value ladder. Some people just think it's like a way to get, like, they think literally like the top rung of the ladder is the high price ticket thing. It may not be. It might be a you might come in. Let's just say a value ladder. For example, hey, get this free report. Boom, you get a free report. If you like the free report, for $7, you can have this as a video. And people are like, oh, well, like, I like watching the video of it. Boom, pay $7 for the video. And then something else would be, maybe they would stop there, or as you're in the buying position, they might offer you something else. Well, hey, you like that? If you want, for $37, you could have this. We take the report and the video, and we actually break it down. We have three of the best coaches, and they actually teach each thing component by component. And if that's the information you're looking for, you're gonna go, wow. Or, on top of the 10-page report, we have a breakdown of a 35-page report or video series of training on how to implement that, and that's $47 something. So you've gone, oh, it's free, and then you paid $7, and then you paid $47, and then when you pay that, and you're like, well, if you want to really use this tool, you need the software, and this software subscription is $30 a month, or $100 a month, or $50 a month, whatever it is. And that's the value ladder that you've gone through very quickly in a sales funnel. And a lot of people are like, oh, that feels slimy, that feels salesy. It's not. If the person is looking for it, like, I am an online marketer. I love going through sales funnels because I look at what it is, and I think of I break down the cost analysis, and I go, it's a one-time fee for have that. If I use that tool to make, I can use that tool to make double my money that I'm spending, right? So I'll make my money back that I'm spending to buy it, and then I'm going to make money on it. I'll get it. I'll go through that, and I'll do that value ladder because I see the value in it. If there's a subscription to something that I find valuable, I'm going to do that subscription until I deem like, that's not valuable to me anymore. And there's some subscriptions that I'm on for years because it's valuable for me, and that's what I need. It's the tools I need to run my business. So if you're doing an online business, and it's in my blog, and I'll leave my blog post below because I think it's a pretty good one. Why does your business need a value ladder? Because the first part, if you're running a real business, the very first part of that value ladder, those low ticket items I'm talking about, like the $7 or the $37 or whatever, those are basically loss leaders, which those are going to actually give you the money to either break even, or to actually take that money and invest it back into advertising to get more people in, so you can get more people to the end of your funnel where the long-term profit is. Like, the goal is, do you want to have someone paying you monthly, or paying you for a product monthly, or a subscription monthly, or maybe it's a yearly maintenance thing or a service thing, or maybe it's a coaching thing, or whatever it is. That's the ultimate goal. These things that you're providing here are these individual items. It's not the goal to sell those. The goal to sell those is to get the money to advertise, to get more people to buy them, to get to the next level. That's the goal, and a lot of people miss that. A lot of people just will, like, go find an affiliate product and promote it, and they're not even doing any of the in-between stuff. And that's what you need to learn. So there's two important things. I keep saying it. What you need if you're going to do an online business, you need a software that does that can easily build funnels quickly. You don't have to think about it. It's integrated. You don't want to be bogged down on that part of it. You want to be able to go in there, create a sales funnel, whether it's a single page with a video that's going to take them to an offer, or maybe it's a more extravagant where you're going to do your whole value ladder within that funnel, and you want a software that's already like this. It's the number one reason for it existing. I'll put the link below, but you're going to need it. And the second thing you're going to need is an autoresponder. And an autoresponder is not something that says, hey, I'm on vacation, leave an email. That's not an autoresponder. An autoresponder is basically an email system that when someone opts into your list, it will auto respond to that person saying, hey, thanks for checking out my list, or here's the reason that you put in your email, here's the PDF I was going to send you, whatever it is. And my recommended one is Aweber. I'll put it in the link below. But if you have an online business, you need to have those two tools, and you need to have a business that has a value ladder in it, right? And if it's your own business, then you need to figure out, what is the value ladder? How am I getting people to that final thing? Like, what is it you're doing? And if you're jumping right to it, you're not establishing yourself as the marketer that got them there, and you're not building the know, like, and trust, which everyone needs in order to make a purchase. If you want someone to buy $1,000 product or a $2,500 product, you're probably going to have to talk to them. They're not just going to go, yeah, that sounds good, and just take out their check. It doesn't work that way. You need to create some rapport, right? The rapport can happen very quickly. You could do it in a couple of hours if someone wants to, but generally it takes a couple of weeks, 10 days. It takes a series of emails, touches, five, they have to see, like, here's some value. Oh, you like that? Okay. Well, here's some other value. It's going to cost you a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Oh, here's some more value. It's going to cost you a little bit more. Oh, that's fine. You keep giving me value. I'm going to continue on this journey, right? People like to be sold to if they don't feel like they're being sold to. If they feel like you're just providing value, right? They're going to keep buying from you. And the thing is to we're in here to have a business to help people solve their problem. And what is the problem that they're going to sell? It's hopefully the product that we're going to sell them is going to solve their problem. That's the plan. Don't sell someone a product that isn't going to solve their problem, right? Sell them a product that is going to solve their problem. If it doesn't work for them because they don't do the work, that's not your issue. It's not your thing. It's their thing. So just so you know that. All right, guys, that's what I have for you today. So again, I'm going to leave my blog post there on what a value ladder is. Hopefully, you guys get some great information there. And I do recommend in there, I recommend the two software units or the two software things that I highly recommend that you need if you're going to be doing anything online. I'm also going to give you my two top training programs, because I'm starting to find that these two programs work together. And the offer that I have for you today is that you can actually get into both of these programs. You can try them out for 2 weeks for less than $10. Okay, less than $10. Try it out for 2 weeks. See what you think. Like check it out. Check them out. You even get coaching calls in there. You can take that training and go apply it. But even if you just take the 2 weeks and then you don't stick with the programs, they do have a subscription base. I highly recommend being in that subscription, because it's going to fast track your business so quickly. But even if you just take the information that you are going to learn over the next 2 weeks and then go apply that to your business, you are going to be years ahead of other people that are trying to do it on their own. And I'm one of them. I thought I knew it all. I'd come from a graphic design background. I knew how to do stuff. I could do stuff, and I just wish I had had me telling me, right? Me, 2019 Glenn telling 2013, or what was it, 2012, 2013 Glenn, hey, this is what you need to do. Because I didn't. I was bouncing here, bouncing there. Oh, I know what to do. I'm going to do this. Oh, it's easy. Well, just the kind of way my mind works. And I wish I'd had me saying, no, 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 don't do that. Do this. Do these things. Go get this, and do this, and you will be successful. Because I was looking for that home run immediately, and it took me years to realize there is no home run immediately. It's just it's really about, if you're a baseball player, it's base hits, man. It's base hits, base hits, base hits, base hits, base hits, and you just keep doing it, right? And what happens is you keep bringing people home. You just keep people keep coming home, coming home, and you just keep doing those base hits, right? That's what it takes. Every time you hit a home run, if there's no one on base, right, is a home run, and it's like, and then, well, wait, right? But when you're hitting base hits, you just keep bringing in, you're scoring and scoring and scoring, and that's the secret of long-term success online. Don't stop going for the home run. Stop saying, how much is this going to make me? All that crap. It's you that's going to make you money. So you just need to find the vehicle that you're going to do it in. Find the product, or whatever the program is that you're going to get behind. Apply the tools that I'm telling you to apply, and you will have success, right? And stop chasing shiny, like stop chasing the all-in-one system, the blah 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 blah, right? Like, oh, this, like, I just had another one of my people that they call me their mentor, but it's like, this thing is going to be so huge. It's going to be so, whenever I hear that, whenever someone comes up and says, this is going to be so huge, I'm like, oh, the overhype, right? It's like, don't, like, that should be taken out of marketing vocabulary. It should be like, this is going to be a long-term tool to project your business into the future for long term. Be like, oh, Okay, that sounds great. If not, like this is going to be so huge because most things when they're so huge they explode and then they're gone. All right, guys, have a great night. Make sure that you click the links below. Make sure that you subscribe. If you get value out of this, please do share. If you're on, I'm actually going to put this video on my blog, so you'll see it's going to be like what's it called? A time thing. My brain is dead. Star Wars time thing where you can't cross the time. The video is talking about the blog, and the video's now on the blog. Yeah, whatever. I entertain myself. This is what my kids think. All right, guys, have a great night, and I will see you later. Cheers.